Hello and welcome to Golden Droplets episode number 12. My name is Ricardo Valls. I'm a professional geoscientist registered in the province of Ontario with over 36 years of international experience. I am also the president and founder of Valls Consultants. Today we are going to continue talking about the geological applications that you can use in the field. Before starting to discuss the new application, I just want to mention a contribution of a friend of ours, Jairo Munare, that he mentioned that from the Android users, there is an application called Geology Toolkit Premium, a mobile topographer, and Orux maps that can be used in Galaxy type or in Android type cell phone. So thank you, Jairo. And now let's go back to our applications. Measure is a very useful tool that allows you to measure size of the thing. So you just click on the application, and then let's say, for example, I want to measure this length. So you just add the point, click to add the point, and then you just move the cell phone to the other point, and you get that that is 13 centimeters. So it's a very simple but very useful application to use. You click on clear, and that will be it done. Now, another interesting application is an EMF detector, electromagnetic. It just shows you the effect of the sources of electromagnetism around you. That what I'm measuring now is my screen. So you see it's low, but it's more than my bottle of water, which is 31, or my desk, which is 28 micro Teslas. So it doesn't record, it doesn't transfer the information, but it's a point of information that you can measure. And remember, when you are in the field, it's better to take as many measurements as you can imagine than going back again to the same point and making an extra measurement. It will take you less time to do that. GeoTools. GeoTools is a Brazilian program, and it's very useful. It has a database of all the gravity and magnetic measurement of the world. So you can click, for example, in automatic, and it will find where are you. It's a very good thing. And then you can click here on gravity. So select, you need to click on select. And because the gravity selected gives you the latitude, the longitude, the UTMs, the altitude, and the geoid height, gravity acceleration, free air anomaly, and Vogel anomaly. If you click on magnetism, and you do the same and click select, it also gives you the latitude, longitude, UTMs, magnetic intensity, declination, and inclination. You can also do it by manual. You can enter the position where you are, and it will give you this information. And also, it will do conversions between latitude and longitude and UTMs, etc. So it's a very useful application. Again, I repeat myself, it is best to spend a little more time at each point that you are mapping and getting all this information than coming back in another day trying to find the same place and taking a new measurement. You can use the Planimeter to determine areas, distance, etc. It's very simple. I will not waste time explaining it. The Track Kit Pro, it does what it says. It tracks your location and where are you going, and you can record it, send it to yourself, etc. It's a redundant thing because you get better results from other applications like the ones that I showed you before in the maps, like Motion, XGPS, or even Google Maps or Google Earth. So going back to geology, what else we have? We have another application very useful is RockD. It shows you, it determines where you are. It tells you what is the age of the rock, the type of the rock, the name of the formation, the altitude. You can press check in to create a point. You can see everything in a map. And it's a geological map, of course. Then you have your normal Brompton with the clinometer, and you press to make measurements. You can also use this to measure the trend and plunge. So it's a very, very useful thing. You have paleogeological reconstructions. So it tells you what were the conditions of the area at different ages. For example, that is 160 million years late Jurassic. And this is 690 million years in a cryogenian. It's very useful. It talks about the fossils that you can find here and the minerals that can be found here. So I strongly recommend you have this one before you, well, when you are planning your trip, when you're in your trip, it's very useful, especially when you can see the age, the paleo, you can do good measurement with the Brompton, etc. In case everything else, you also have this normal compass that also have an inclinometer. You can see there. I think Clino does much better work. Now, if you are a person that flies a lot, this Flyover Country, it's an application. It works only in the States and Canada, well, places that have very good internet. When you're flying, you can click on the map, and it will tell you what kind of rocks you are flying over, what type of formations, what are the geological curiosities that you may go and see, etc. Again, these are useful applications, not for the field, but just for general geological knowledge. And you can always use voice memos just to make a quick note. However, as I mentioned before, when you use programs like Clino, and when you're in notes and images and you want to make a new note, you can always type the mic down here, and it will type whatever you're dictating. So those are the applications that I use most in geology. And please leave your comments of what other applications you may be using, not only for iPhone, but also for Android. Again, I recommend you very strongly protect your iPhone, protect your Galaxy phone, buy a sturdy case, a glass to cover the screen, avoid overheating, take always an extra battery with you, and if you are crossing rivers, etc., put the phone in a Ziploc bag and close it. This is a very expensive investment, and you should take good care of it. So thank you very much for listening. I will see you on Golden Droplets number 13 next week. Have a great day.